I represent Texas' 11th Congressional District, and I, over the past few months, have traveled to all 29 counties. I hold town halls, I talk to law enforcement, and I want to say that the situation at the border is a crisis of epic proportion. The amount of drugs that are entering this country, the human trafficking, the people that are being exploited, it's a complete tragedy and a crisis. Mr. Secretary, when's the last time that you talked to a Customs and Border Protection agent in the El Paso sector or the Rio Grande Valley or any sector in Texas?
I believe, I'm not sure if it was yesterday or certainly within the last few days.
Did they tell you?
I speak to the Border Patrol multiple times every week, if not multiple times every day.
And Mr. Secretary, those agents, are they saying the word help to you? Because that's what they're saying to me. Every time I talk to them, and the law enforcement agents in my district are saying that because there's been an abdication of protecting that border, we're having to send DPS troops, National Guard troops down to the border, which is leaving our communities less safe, less secure when we have an immense amount of drugs that are entering. Just 2 weeks ago, Saturday, in one of the most northern most counties of my district, we had 2 high-speed chases, and one of them, the sheriff told me there was an F-350 that was full of 20 illegal immigrants, and the next one, there were 7 in a small sedan. 5 were apprehended, 2 were gotaways, were not apprehended. And in that vehicle, over $500,000 worth of fentanyl, methamphetamines, cocaine, and other drugs. Mr. Secretary, this is a crisis that is hitting my community, and we are not a border district. How are we going to curb the flow of 180,000 folks in May, the amount of drugs and fentanyl that are entering this country, the children that are being exploited? What is our path forward?
Congressman, let me answer that quite precisely. Let me first correct a data error. It is not 180,000 individuals. It is 180,000 encounters. That is an important distinction because we are expelling single adults under Title 42 of the United States Code, and we're seeing repeat offenders under Title 42. So it is not 180,000 individuals. It is 180,000 encounters, and I wanted to make that note. When I was a federal prosecutor in the 1990s,
Mr.
we
Secretary,
prosecuted
I want to know
smuggling cases that
Mr. Secretary, let me reclaim my time. I'm asking what the plan is.
Exactly what we have. Thank you so much, Congressman. Exactly what we have asked of this Congress in the President's fiscal year 2022 budget. Provide us with the funding to resource innovation and technology, which is the greatest force multiplier in the service of security at our borders, both southern and northern.
Mr. Secretary, we are seeing a cut in CBP specific funding. We have a $6 trillion proposal from the president. And meanwhile, every single agent that I talk to, whether it's Border Patrol, ICE, Customs, is saying help. They are asking me for help in technology. Their morale is down. They're not able to do their jobs because the priorities haven't been issued.
They are asking you for help in technology, just as we are asking Congress for help in technology. That is precisely why we are directing our funding request in the service of enhanced technology, the greatest force multiplier to achieve security.
Well, and I don't disagree with that. At one point in time, as a senator, as Senator Biden, he said, "You can tell me what you value, but show me your budget, and I'll tell you what you value." And I think that's what we're looking at right now, is that in my district and in Texas, we have a crisis of epic proportion that we don't seem to be able to get our arms around, and the policies that we need are not there to curb that flow. And so when it comes to our budget, when it comes to putting our best foot forward, Mr. Secretary, we are asking and demanding that we stop this mass surge and crisis that is hitting my community and every single other community in the state of Texas and in these border states.
Congressman, we have a strategy. We are executing that strategy. I am confident in the strategy, and I am confident in the proposal that we have submitted to this Congress to best resource that strategy.
Gentleman from Texas. time has expired.